We're gonna find out what's going on here, guys, because I'm still confused and there's a lot going on. And I guess we're gonna jump into some backstory of the Togami Corporation. Let's go.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait.
And you're baited.
You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Okay.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
There's only one option.
I wonder what happened.
I'm gonna choose this one.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
Holy crap.
But I didn't say anything yet.
Wait.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it!
Oh.
Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
She just called you out, Marv.
What the heck? I guess so, yeah.
She just straight up called you out.
Because we keep retrying.
Yeah,
meta.
she really...
You get the right answer!
She really said what?
Innovative, don't you
No,
think?
she just said it.
Oh. You're good. You get the right. Oh.
But
Oh, she has. I guess she gave all the right answers.
getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Oh, you're sick somewhere else.
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated!
What?
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Even the distant relatives? Dude, what the heck? They actually just went out of their way to kill a whole bloodline.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority! A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant! You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny!
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago!
It got fucked.
Hold on! That doesn't make any sense!
Huh? I don't make sense?
There's no way that happened a year ago! I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago!
Are you not picking up what she's putting down? Your memories?
Nah, he kind of stole
If some kind of world-ending
Yeah,
event happened
true.
a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago is highlighted, by the way, so...
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
2 years...
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Two years ago? It's 2 years ago? What does that mean?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us! Answer with all your heart and soul!
Is that the same VA for every single personality?
Yeah.
How
Oh.
are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Okay, he's still in shock about his family. Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memory she took from us... Okay, so this happened while we were at Hope's Peak. The entire past, I mean, we remember our family, so...
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. Nope. No. Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
This VA is really... the range is crazy.
seriously? This routine again?
Yeah, one of my favorite VAs, I think.
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible!
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it! Okay, what is going on? Group photo. Kyoko's account.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
You've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class! This is all just
I know that
surreal.
one.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
You've went to a class.
Everyone's so conflicted.
Alright, we got this. It's Yasuhiro. I've never went to a class. It's his notebook.
You've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
You're wrong!
No, it's wrong. Hiro, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
It is.
What's is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
Did we not deduce that the photos were real?
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
Wait, way to be excited about
2
that.
years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, The memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
Hello?
We are bored of this world.
You could have kept going.
Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Okay.
Figure out what?
You're kind of like the only one that knows.
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Where our memories come apart? Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories? We didn't attend an entrance ceremony, so when I fainted.
I got it! The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day.
You mean the first day we set foot here? And then, yeah.
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey! 2 years of memories? Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time.
Bruh.
Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school.
2 years together.
That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated.
Bruh.
What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this.
Yeah.
I love you all so much.
What?
What?
Yeah, what?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
Excuse me?
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
The ultimate despair? All mankind? I can voice this whole fucking trial, but I can't voice that.
Okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst.
It was the worst.
Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
So we were slice of life?
But that couldn't
Slice
last
of
forever,
life
of
game.
course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy.
The progeny.
All too soon, the
Yatogami
world's days
family.
of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
There were more students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon.
Huh?
Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once!
Okay, so I'm gonna use it as a bullet.
So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter! That's right! It was transformed into a shelter!
Said it twice.
I said it twice!
Oh.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
Kyoko's dad?
I got it! It could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Oh.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea.
It's like a Persona thing.
He had no idea
That's a
that
free
we,
thumbnail.
the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
We're trapped in here with her.
I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows,
What?
the doors, all the exits.
We put those up.
Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
I don't get it. So we could experience it?
You let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Holy shit.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school deathmatch. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
It's all about despair, huh?
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world, that was... Oh my goodness. Not the Hangman's Gambit.
Start shooting random letters again.
Okay, well it can be a vowel, thank you. S is a common one, right? So no.
No.
CK at the end? Oh, there's an O. It could... H. Wait, it's hijack, I saw it. The radio waves,
Now I understand. You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
It's being broadcast.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another.
All those cameras.
Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
So she killed even more.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Holy.
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
It's the first time he ever curses.
Yeah.
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
Holy shit.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial.
Huh.
If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
Despair.
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too! Like right fucking now!
truth, full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless.
So there was no pattern.
Hold on.
With the world having ended and all.
Yeah?
Oh, you're right. The whole, that's true. The whole world could have ended next time on Astral Revengers.
We'll see you guys next time. How much more? Okay.